Hi everyone, I'm Andréane and welcome to my channel Handmade Every Day. I post videos about sewing and in today's video I share all my recent makes. So if it's something that's interesting for you, please stay tuned. Hi again, it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been really busy and I recently changed job to get my absolute dream job, so I'm really excited, but I have to say I did miss you guys and I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. So I didn't post a November and December make, so this video will cover both months. I've made a few pieces of clothing, 6 tops I think in total. Lots of cozy knits because I'm working from home now and that's just all that I want to wear. I've also made a few non-clothing makes, so I made a quilt for the first time. I'll talk to you a little bit about that towards the end. Also a bag and a little house for my pet. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first top that I'll talk about is this Romy top by Jalie. It's a really special top because it doesn't have a front or a back, and I was a little bit worried about that because obviously my front and my back aren't the same, but for some reason it just works. That's just something that amazed me with Jalie patterns. I feel like they always work for me. So I made this one in this absolute gorgeous dreamy knit from Quilt tissu. This is a mix of rayon, I think a little bit of poly. Anyway, it's dreamy, it's so soft and I love it. You don't have a lot of pattern pieces, and the way that the collar is made, it's just that you fold over the top and it's like rag and sleeve, so that's always easier, well, in my opinion. So here it is, this dreamy Romy top. So I made size S and it fits really well. I also did a few adjustments, so let me see on my notes. I shortened both the sleeves and the length of the top by 1 centimeter. It's not that much, but I think it makes a difference. It really fits well. Next I made this really simple top. It's the Rowan tee from Megan Nielsen, and I decided to start making mediums because this small are just a little bit too snug on me. I guess it's the whole work from home thing. It really changed my wardrobe. I don't know if it's the same for you, but it definitely makes a big difference for me. And here is the jarrah from, again, Megan Nielsen, and this absolutely dreamy sweater knit again. This is the inside is fleecy, and I was fortunate enough to find matching rib. It's so rare, for me anyway, to find nice color sweater knit with the matching rib, so I just jumped on the occasion. All of these fabrics are from Fabricville except for the t-shirt that's secondhand. I got you know me, I got some secondhand fabric. So I made a few changes to this. I shortened the sleeve by, again, 1 centimeter, and I shortened the bodice by 1 inch. So that's a little bit more. I want this one to hit a little bit higher than my widest point, on my hips. And I think it really makes a nice fit. I love that the shoulders are dropped on this sweater. I think it gives me a more relaxed look. Anyway, that's really what I like. So really like this and I recommend it. I've made the jarrah so many times. Just in this video I think I have 3 jarrahs, so definitely a win for me. Yeah, so this is it for this one. It was the first time that I was doing this top with the rib, with really rib knit for the neckband and the cuffs. And you know what? I think I really like that, and I think that's something I really want to do more in the future. A little bit like I did with the jacket that I made, finding the right material. And I think that adding rib knit to cuffs and neckbands, it really looks like a ready-to-wear sweater a lot more than if you just use matching fabric, which I did a lot in the past and it's totally fine, but just to my taste, I think using rib knit, it's really what I like best. So this will look a lot similar to the other one because it's the exact same thing. It's a jarrah, and I used sweater knit from... This is from a small shop close to my mom's place. It's called Les Tissus du Nord. They do have an online shop, and they have a great selection of Tilio. That's a sort of a brand, if I'm not mistaken. Tilio knits. Anyway, and they had the rib that was matching the black, and yeah, I really like it. I wore it so much in the past like few weeks. I wear it with a like shirt underneath, and I really like that with the collar like sticking out. Alright, so now third and last jarrah for this video. I made view, if I'm not mistaken, it's view C with like the bigger collar, and I also lengthened it to be the same length as a pattern from Seamwork. It's the Takara, and I also added pockets here. And I have to say, I didn't get so much wear out of this one. I don't know what's with this one. I think I'm not sure about the color. The way that the color hang on this one, not my favorite. And I should have known better, because I definitely made this in the past with this neckband, and I didn't really like it. So, you know, not for me. I shouldn't make any more jarrah with the neckline that's like view C. This is secondhand fabric that I got from a Facebook group, so I think it's polyester. It's not that stretchy, but it definitely is a nice color. So yeah, but I didn't really get a lot of wear out of this one. Now this fabric would look a lot similar because it's the same as the one before, but this top is the Marie-Claude from Jalie, and I'm not putting it on yet because I want to show you the color. So this is sort of a turtleneck, or mock turtleneck, I guess, and it fits just like a dream because see this, the collar is in two pieces. So you have like the front piece, and here you have sort of, I don't know if you would call this a gusset, but it's like another piece in the back that just makes the fit like so much better, and I'll show you just right now. And this one I wore a ton. I feel like, and I want to make this again. The collar fits just so well. It hugs your neck, and then you can, you know, turn it over if you prefer, if it's too long. But yeah, this, I really like the collar. Yeah, oh, and I wouldn't wear this with a t-shirt underneath, but you know, it's just for the sake of showing it to you guys. So this top is also a pretty straightforward top because it's raglan sleeve again. It's super comfortable, and I don't think I made any adjustment to this. It's a pretty long top, I have to say, and there's like little cuffs. Pretty straightforward, really comfortable. Again, Jalie just have patterns with a fit that like is so good for me. Really like this top. Now this is what I think is the fanciest thing I've done in a while. It's the Zephir from Atelier Scammit. It was my first time sewing a pattern from them, and I have to say I'm really impressed. Like, they would recommend for you to do French seams all over. I obviously didn't do that because I'm a little bit too lazy for that. But I think that they really have like a high standard for the finishing of their, you know, their patterns. So I think that it's good because you can trust that, you know, you won't be like getting a top that's like poorly finished because you didn't think it through like the instruction, and the instruction weren't telling you otherwise. So that's good for them. I mean, I think that's for a beginner sewist, it might be a challenge, but then again, it really like teaches you the right things, I believe. Anyway, if you don't have a serger, you can totally do this and have like beautiful finish. Yeah, so this fabric is from Tissu, and it was really not that expensive, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And this blouse has like so many cute details. So you have like these little like ruffles at the cuff, and that's why I chose this pattern. I think it looks so elegant. I think I wasn't too much into ruffles before, but I feel like these days I'm all about the ruffles, and I really like that. I also like the neckline. The bodice is like doubled. I didn't have enough fabric, so the back bodice is like in white. That doesn't bother me much. It is quite fabric hungry. I guess it's because it's a little bit, you know, flowy. This is size 36. I shortened the sleeve by 2 centimeters and the length by 3 centimeters because I wanted to be able to tuck this in without like so much extra fabric. I didn't wear it tucked in yet. I think it looks nice this way too. So overall, pretty straightforward make, but you know, you need to pay attention and do all the correct steps, especially on the cuff, you know, since there's like this little ruffle piece. But you know, other than that, pretty straightforward make. And let me tell you that it won't be the last Atelier Scammit pattern that I buy. Alright, so here's my last top. It's the Rowan from Megan Nielsen. It's a size medium, and I made the mock turtleneck. I really like it. I just finished this one, so I didn't get a chance to wear it already, but I think it looks nice. And this fabric is from Globetex. It's a sort of a ribbed knit, but that doesn't have a lot of stretch with it. So yeah, really comfortable so far. I mean, I didn't get a chance to wear it that much. And now we'll look at my makes that are not clothing. So the first thing is this little house that I made for my cat. It's the Coquette from Jalie. It's a pattern that they recently released. It's in the Galaxy, I think it's Galaxy 4, the name of the pattern, and this is like the item that's called Coquette. Really straightforward. I use like this, you know, this heavy like interfacing that you use to make bags. And unfortunately, you went into it only once, and I've like made this at the beginning of the week, so I think you won't use it that much. A little bit unfortunate, but you know, this cat has like a mind of its own, and I wouldn't be the one like telling him what to do. And here I have like 2 bags that I've made. So this one is also a Jalie pattern. I showed one that I did previously, and I used it on a work trip. I'll insert pictures, and I thought it was so like useful, so I made another one. And this one I played around with the fabric. This is all like secondhand stuff, and I wanted to do like sort of a quilting thing. So I quilted a sheer fabric over a fabric that was more like this color, like a little bit like taupe or something, or gold. And the bottom is also quilted, but it's all black. And I'm really happy with this. I also used bathing for the like to double the fabric, so it's like it really is you know, sturdy, you know, it holds its shape, and it's really, again, really practical. The other bag that I just finished is this one. I'm not sure how much wear I'll get of this one, but I thought it was something I wanted to try. So I think that the way that I'll wear this is more like this, you know, like the cool kids these days. No, I don't know. I feel like a little ridiculous wearing this now, but anyway, I made this. It's also a Jalie pattern. I think it's in the, yeah, it's in the Galaxy again. So you have like a pocket here, like in the front, and you also have a pocket here, like on top, like the main pocket. And yeah, I mean, I think it's useful if you want to carry stuff around but don't want to have like your whole handbag. So yeah, I think it looks really nice. It's in this like, I think it's called like suédine or something. I'm not sure of like the English pronunciation, but regardless. And it's also secondhand fabric. I got just like a small quantity. I wanted to make a skirt with it initially, but I didn't have enough. So this is the first time I ever quilted. No, that's not true. I made a pillow to practice first. I don't have it here with me, but this is the quilt that I made, and it's based from a book, and I really recommend the book. If you're into like minimalist quilts, I think you'll like it. It has like really minimal designs, and this is actually to fit one of the like paintings that we have in our home, and it fits really well. So I'm pretty happy about how it turned out. However, this was not an easy make. I found quilting very challenging. You need to be so precise, especially with like the triangles here. I mean, like you do like this little triangle, match it with this one, and then match it with this one, and everything needs to line up. You need to be really like careful when you cut and when you sew, and I was like really impressed about like the challenge that it was. To give you an idea, like all of this part I had to do twice. Like I did it once and I was like, it's a little bit wonky, and I'm like, I want to keep this for a long time, so I need to do it like the best that I can, so that I'm not I guess disappointed in the end, and every time I look at it I'm like, ugh. So I did it again, and now I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. It's all like Robert Kaufman cotton and with baiting and everything, and I did the bias binding part too. And let me tell you, I never did like bias tape myself because I thought it was like too finicky. But that was the easiest part of that project. So I mean that just gives you an idea. And I missed fabric. Like there was a mistake in the book for the fabric quantities, so I didn't have enough. Anyway, it was just, yeah, it was not like something that was straightforward, but I'm really pleased with the result and my partner is pleased as well. So, and that means a lot because he is one picky and I mean, I would know if he didn't like it, but he does, so that's really nice. So this is on our couch. It's the baby quilt size. Don't think I would do anything bigger than that because like when you do like the top stitching, like I think it's called the quilting part on the machine, it's like huge and you need to do like straight lines from like here to here. Imagine if it's like a king size cover or something. Wow, that would be an enormous project. Not for me. What I found unfortunate is that there's a little bit of like cat hair and stuff on it, and I'm not sure like how to best remove them and like keep this free of like the cat hairs. Anyway, so I'm curious to know, are there any of you that are like quilting or like have ever did a quilt? Just let me know in the comments below. So this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel so far, please subscribe and stay safe everyone and happy holidays. Bye!